Oh, let's go! Oh!
Before we jump into reacting to Red Velvet, we wanted to let you know that we are able to film and edit this video thanks to our Patreon.
Since we are unable to monetize any of our React videos that are uploaded to this channel, it's really our Patreon that keeps us running, growing, and improving.
We have a lot of interesting and exclusive content uploaded into our Patreon, which includes an uncut reaction to this song, reactions to other Japanese releases, live stages, and more. You can find the full list of exclusive videos pinned in the comment section below.
If you enjoy our content, we'd really appreciate if you joined us on Patreon at patreon.com/reacttothek. But I'm not pressuring you into anything. It's optional. You can also support us by leaving a like or a comment on this video.
I hope you enjoy our reaction.
Okay, you are now reacting to the girl group Red Velvet and their second Japanese comeback, Sappy, released in 2019. So usually we don't react to Japanese versions or comebacks from a K-pop group because they are like striked the second we publish them, and our channel like actually gets like, you know, has a chance of being taken down. However, this has been out for about a year now, and I've seen other channels have reacted to it and they have not been taken down. So I've taken that as a sign that it'll be okay for us to react to this. This music video takes place in a surreal factory. The lyrics are a conversation between them and a love interest who is a timid, indecisive poet. They ask him to make up his mind and choose between the world of fantasy and his poetry or their love in the real world. So they sing, "Tell me, which do you love? Let me be clear, it's not a bad thing to dream. It's not a fairy tale, it's the real world. What are you gonna do? Which one are you gonna pick? Reality or fantasy, adolescent boy?"
Choose fantasy. Always fantasy.
Really? Over love? Over true love?
Oh, well.
They just came for Shakespeare. That's all he did.
Konnichiwa. Watashi wa Juyeon.
Watashi wa. Jason.
The song is composed by Maria Marcus, Andreas Oberg, and Emily.
Hey, Andreas Oberg! Oberg! Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's good pronunciation.
It's got a ring to it. Ooh. Hey.
Oh. Ooh, her timbre. Wow, this is really good.
Oh, that stylistic shift.
Oh, let's go! Oh! Oh!
Am I supposed to be hearing sucky sucky kitty kitty? Oh, Sappy.
I like this constant drone. Ah.
Me like you.
Oh.
That pre-chorus has some wild chords.
Gets you going.
Yeah.
I like how these fragments just kind of come together. Just somehow goes re-enters.
Oh my god, they are just, the runs are,
I really like these synth horns. These are cool.
I like those harmonies.
I love that. And the sax in the back now. Nice.
Oh, they just jump so high. Da 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 da. That's such a big leap.
Oh, I love that ending. Great.
Wow. How long was that? See, it's like barely 3.5 minutes. And it feels this buffet, like this buffet of red velvet. It's just red velvet in its reddest.
That was like uplifting. Wow, that was great. The singing had like soulful like interjections and like just such catchy melodic elements. And oh my gosh, and like just when they would like modulate keys, it's just like, oh, you're doing this in the hippest way possible because it's like rhythmic cadence as well as like harmonic cadence. Every time they would like change keys, it made sense. It just made sense with like what the melody was doing, but also just like the shape of what was happening. It's like, oh yeah, this is going here. Oh, cool. Let's just keep going. It was just really interesting, but also just simple at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like they use a lot of jazz rhythms within the song. So like in the beginning, for the verses, they would do like, it was mainly just rhythm section, but like low rhythmic bass. And I want to say like there's like some beats, they added like synthetic beats, and it was giving you that rhythm, and I like that. And then like gradually like they put more emphasis on the downbeat. And then when you think of getting geared towards a more like thicker ensemble, like I noticed they had like some instrumentation in the beginning. They had like, I want to say like horns as in like trombones, trumpets, like they had some of that, like a little bit of like a not shout section, but just some like kind of just like interrupting the beat in a way, and then like adding to like make the texture thicker. I thought it was gonna switch to that, but then it did the opposite and it kind of just switched styles to more of like just a rhythm section with all like full piano, bass, everything, guitar.
No, I liked it. Yeah, it was just an influx of a lot of things all at once. There's a lot to digest, that's for sure. Keeping the energy up throughout the whole entire song is actually quite difficult to do. So I applaud them for that, because 3 minutes 28 seconds was not noticed at all by me. And also being able to hold the energy up. I think most teachers talk about just trying to keep the ball up, or if you're throwing a ball to yourself, you want to make sure it's always in the air to make sure it doesn't just stay still. So they definitely executed that very well.
It's super, like, surprisingly really vocal heavy, actually.
No, maybe that's why I didn't like it.
Do you like thicker instrumental, busy instrumentals?
Oh yeah.
It felt pretty busy too, instrumentally.
But
There was a lot
like
of.
I mean, there's a lot of different lines happening in the backtrack, but it is not as dense as other songs we've listened to. So I think that's probably why I say it's not as active that way.
The voice, oh my gosh, like just different styles and timbres and riffing and belting, but like belting with control where it's like teasing almost, especially at the end there. I was like waiting for her to like approach something way higher, but it was like, it let the music do the work, which is a great way of holding attention, you know. I enjoyed it, it made me happy.
I really liked their vocals. Their vocals were stellar. And I feel like the production also kind of enhanced their vocals. Like especially in the beginning, the girl that had the first verse, her timbre, like you don't hear that low timbre in like a girl usually. It just felt very organic and natural, the way that they were delivering their vocals. And like their runs were super, super clean. And that's what catches me.
Their vocal harmonies are tight. They're tight. They're close harmonies. They're really close harmonies, but their voice blend is really nice, and they draw pretty good attention to it as far as sound balance goes. It always catches my ear, especially at the end. I love how they cut out instrumentation and just ended with that. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. It's also sort of the melodic contour is pretty small as far as range goes. Bum-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum. And I like that sound. It was tight.
I think Red Velvet is like my favorite girl group that we've listened to like so far. They're very, very good. They're very good.
They're very versatile. So if
Yeah,
you
they're
don't like
very
one song,
versatile.
you'll like maybe a lot of others. It's
It's
great.
like, for me, like from Zimzalabim to like this, it's so different, and like Monster, like everything is just so different, so like I really like that.
Oh yeah, they did Monster too.
You know, some songs like Ice Cream Cake, you can tell there's this really edgy, I guess. You know, I'm kind of picky with like edgy melodies and edgy styles, especially when the song's in major, but they choose to make it edgy. Like bluesy is one thing. Like bluesy would be like the type of edgy that I could accept because I think it's just common musical language at this point. But this is a song where I think this is like up there, one of Red Velvet's best for me because it's so excellent. It fits everything that I like about them.
Yeah, I liked how they had like that kind of synth horn stuff in the back. It kind of reminded me of like because it's a super like retro beat that they're doing, but like it kind of reminded me of like a James Brown like 80s funk fusion type of thing with the yeah, and then there was even like jazz sax just kind of like ripping through there by the end. That was pretty cool. Yeah, and I thought the layering of sound was also like the production was super clean. And I think that's something that I've noticed with Red Velvet is that whoever produces their tracks are just like A1, like A1 barbecue sauce. Like they're good. Everything was just different. The only thing that I think is super familiar is the song structure. But they were kind of explorative with harmonies, definitely with timbre. Like everything sounded pretty unique. There was maybe a couple different like belty, singy portions which were kind of familiar and like juicy. But otherwise, it was just a lot of fresh sounds, which I think was really interesting, but also so unfamiliar that it left me kind of somewhat confused and not just like, wow, this is a banger. It made me want to kind of research a bit more. I think something cool that kept the music driving was the constant the 16th notes in the back, just like constantly pushing it forward to like remind you, because like that it is a pop song that's kind of driving, and like because you can get kind of lost in all the sounds because it's so like it kind of like jumps genres a lot, and it's really cool in that sense. So I think that kind of in the background keeps it like stable.
Love the synth thing, like that laid back. That the synth is like really laid back on the beat, and then I don't know, it feels kind of jazzy.
Right.
Yeah.
What did you think that the chords chosen created a nice vibe?
Yeah.
And
especially
why?
when it goes to like, what's that called? I think it's A flat minor 7. I think it's like when the chorus just goes to like a B flat pedal. I don't know, but when it comes to like and back, that's the point. Oh, and the pre-chorus bass is so beautiful.
Me too, I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Yeah, because it's such a contrast to like the like before that. I was thinking before that it's just bright sound all over, and then in the pre-chorus you start hearing that bass. It's like, oh, that's different. That was so cool. Like I could actually understand everything. It was honestly distracting because I was like, oh, what are they saying?
Do you think they picked the right vibe to fit the lyrics?
Yeah, especially this one part. They say, like, tonight you actually have to tell me what you're thinking. It's this one line that's like unique to just that specific verse, I think. And then musically, they did something completely different too.
They are so charming. あいつら本当に美しいから. Is it?
難しいから?
It's like beautiful?
Oh, 美しい.
Just 美しい.
美しい.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Is it?
美しい is beautiful.
So like the whole sentence, is it correct?
You said like that dude is so beautiful.
How do you say they?
They, oh, 彼ら.
Oh, I watched too much One Piece.
Yeah.
Because it's all dude there.
Yeah.